here is MMA street brawling pioneer, the colorful Tank Abbott.
You can hear the reaction for David Tank Abbott here at the Bank United Center in Miami. He is more Public Enemy than Flavor Flav, but he really doesn't care. He fights for fun. He fights as a hobby. This is a man who got a start in mixed martial arts back in 1995, had to come up with a style. They called him a pit fighter. He has no respect for traditional martial arts. And really, at the end of the day, he does not respect Kimbo Slice. Tonight, Tank Abbott is looking to rain on Kimbo Slice's Sunshine State Parade. And you can see in the crowd the signs, Kick-Ass Kimbo, a partisan crowd, and get ready for the eruption you're about to experience. We talked about a record crowd in attendance here at the Bank United Center in Miami, and they have all come to bear witness to this.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, here he is, the popular street fighting legend from Miami, Kimbo Slice.
The Bank United Center in Miami is shaking down to its foundation. This is a gentleman who doesn't have a black belt in jiu-jitsu, has no amateur wrestling credentials, no Muay Thai expertise. This is a man who cut his teeth on the mean streets of Miami. And tonight, live on Showtime, Kimbo Slice is set to prove he is a legitimate mixed martial arts fighter. We are about to see the street come to elite. It is Cage Fury, it is Kimbo Slice, and Tank Abbott. This type of tension you cannot cut with a knife. It requires a blowtorch. Let's take you to the numbers for our main event for Elite XC Street Certified. Tank Abbott is 8 years older than his opponent Kimbo Slice. Slice is 2 inches taller. Abbott weighed in at 263 pounds. Slice came in at 234 pounds. Let's go over the rules of combat for this main event. 3 judges will score the fight. They will score each round based equally on effective striking, grappling, aggression, and cage control. Scoring is done on a 10-point must system. The winner of each round receives 10 points. The loser, 9 or less. No knees or downward elbow strikes to the head of a grounded opponent are allowed, and only the referee or doctor can stop the fight. It's street certified. It is the main event. It's time once again for Jimmy Lennon Jr.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Bank United Center here at the University of Miami, Florida, as Elite XC presents the featured bout of the evening, made possible by Rockstar Energy Drink, Hunter World Markets, and Showtime. This bout is sanctioned by the Florida State Athletic Commission, the chairman, Eduardo La Casa, vice chairman, Don Bowen, Executive Director Tom Malloy. Introducing our 3 judges scoring from cage side, all from Florida: Hector Gomez, Chris Lee, and Tim Vanata. And our 3rd man in the cage, introducing Troy Waugh. All right, fans, here we go with our main event of the evening. 3 5-minute rounds scheduled in a heavyweight special attraction. And now, ladies and gentlemen in attendance and MMA fans joining us around the world, live from Miami, it's showtime! Introducing to you first on my left, fighting out of the blue corner, standing 6 feet even, he weighed in at 263 pounds. Truly MMA street brawling pioneer, his record stands at 9 wins, 13 losses, 5 wins coming by way of knockout, and 3 by submission. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the colorful UFC veteran from Huntington Beach, California, introducing Tank Abbott. And his opponent across the cage on my right, fighting out of the red corner, standing 6 feet 2 inches, he weighed in at 234 pounds. This longtime street fighting icon is described as a brawler with a professional MMA record of 1 win, no losses, 1 win coming by way of submission. Representing Team Kimbo, fighting under the tutelage of Bas Rutten, he hails from Miami, Florida, by way of Nassau in the Bahamas. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the heavy-handed phenom, the popular legend and street fighting star of the internet. Here he is, the one and only Kimbo Slice. Once again, the referee in charge, Troy Waugh, now to give instructions.
Fighters, center of the ring. Gentlemen, this is the main event, and this is showtime. You know the rules. I want a good, clean fight. I will not tolerate anything less. Go back to your corners. Let's get ready to rock and roll.
Tank Abbott has been in mixed martial arts since 1995. The question on many people's minds, which version of Tank will we see tonight, Sherman or Septic? Meanwhile, Kimbo Slice calls himself a bear, calls himself a lion. He is out to prove that he's got more game than a wildlife reserve. Wait for the eruption of the crowd here at the Bank United Center. It is absolutely volcanic.
Judge, are you ready? Judge, are you ready? Judge, are you ready? Fighter, are you ready? Fighter, are you ready?
Cage tested, street certified. The 2 bulls meet in the center of the cage. Forget about a feeling out process. Kimbo Slice has Tank Abbott down, and this one is over. Not yet. Oh my, what a start.
One more time, I'll take a corner.
It looked like Tank Abbott was
Not
open.
tolerate that.
Back of the head. I think Kimbo hit him with the shot at the back of the head. That's why they stopped it. The tank, they wouldn't have stopped. No question.
Tank's already hopping.
Time.
Controversy already. Unbelievable. Somebody's mouthpiece flew off. Kimbo Slice
Back up.
means business. Slightly. Tank Abbott, these two again ready to tee off. What a start already to this main event. Just listen to this crowd. They actually touched gloves. Oh, that right hand really hurt Tank.
Uppercut.
Tank's Abbott gets another right across the jaw. The third one's the charm.
what the crowd wanted.
Stephen, you've been in Japan and the UK. Listen to this crowd.
This is insane. Morrow, you and I have called some of the greatest fights in Japan. And this reaction, this is loud. I'm glad I got the headphones on.
There have been many critics of Kimbo Slice coming into mixed martial arts. I think those critics have been silenced by taking a look at the sea of humanity here at the Bank United Center in Miami. This guy puts asses in seats, my friend.
Well, not only that, but he knocked out a guy that's really hard to be knocked out. Tank had only really ever been knocked out one time before. That was by Pedro Rizzo in Brazil. And they went out there and they did exactly what everybody wanted.
His fiancée, Antoinette Ray. We had a chance to visit with her and Kimbo Slice's mother, Mrs. Ferguson. Last night, both of them nervous, but both of them sighing a huge sigh of relief now and enjoying the celebration. Kimbo Slice KOs Tank Abbott.
Tank actually had a fairly good game plan to try for the takedown. His secondary game plan was to use the jab. He's got a pretty good jab. Then he went to plan C, which is to throw haymakers, and that was his biggest mistake.
And then Kimbo went to plan KO. There's El Guapo Bosworth. His manager, Isaac Mike.
Okay, it wasn't without a little bit of controversy. Here they go, trading. Kimbo trying to find the range on the right hand, using a little bit of movement here. Tank coming in, swatting away. Kimbo landing with that left hand right on the button, and then blasting away, hitting Tank directly behind the head a couple times. It was actually a good call by the referee. Kimbo got excited. I'm sure he didn't do it intentionally. He was in the heat of the moment, but still, he got a warning, and the crowd didn't like it. The next knockdown, Kimbo was hunting for blood. So was Tank. It's just that Kimbo was a little bit more compact, using head movement, and it was a beautiful right hand right on the jaw. Sent Tank down to elbows and knees. Tank worked for a takedown, and then they were shooting it out again. Tank hitting, Kimbo was catching him with good counter shots. Boy, there's the knockout right there. Right on the button. Tank went down and he knew. Tank will not find any controversy on this. I'm sure Tank will admit, hey, look, he did that after Pedro Rizzo beat him. He said, you beat me, okay? Kimbo right on mark. All the work in the gym, all the focus. He's getting sharper, folks. Tank brought it though, but he just had no defense. No head movement when he needed it. Kimbo hunted it down and slew him.
Tonight here at the University of Miami, Kimbo Slice proves that he is indeed the big man on campus.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have the time of 43 seconds in round number one. Our referee in charge, Troy Wall, stops the contest due to strikes. He is the winner by way of knockout and still undefeated, Kimbo Slice.